Good morning, Soul Sisters. How are you today? Happy full moon. Do you feel the energy in the air? Oh, so it's been a little while since I did a video, and so I felt really called today to share with you something that I do with my team. So, for about 2 years now, as I've been running my business, I've been running my own business, but at the same time, being the business manager of another organization. And during that time, I learned a lot about team building, and I've definitely had some struggles with it. I won't lie, there were times where I didn't do my best, but I definitely learned from the experience. So now that I am growing my own business, one of the things that I realized is that I had so much ownership and control over a lot of the daily tasks that I wanted to let go of to give me a lot more space and breath to create content like this for you and content for other programs that I'm running. But I couldn't do it all, and I was starting to feel really stressed. So I started envisioning what it would be like to have a team that fully supported my vision, who were also women who were creating incredible impact themselves and wanted to co-create together. And magically, of course, it has happened, and I have an amazing group of women that I work with. So, part of that experience, though, what I wanted to cover today is around conversations and phone calls with your team members, because there's a way that I do it that I really enjoy that I wanted to share with all of you. So typically, at least once a month, there is a group call that I get on with all of the different members of my team. At the same time, every week, I have a conversation with each member on my team, sometimes as a group and sometimes individually. But I like to have it each week because it gives us a starting point and we know exactly what all of us needs to do within the week's time. But when we get on the phone, we don't just dive in, right? So instead, we actually honor the sacred space, we hold the space and the intention of all of the women that are on that call. So, would you like to know how I actually lead these calls? All right, here we go. As soon as we get on the phone, every week it's usually the same time, the first thing we do is we clear and we give each other updates, celebrations. So, what that means is we talk about what's going on in our lives because I'm a big believer that as women in a company that is run by women, that there's so much going on. There's so much going on in our physical presence, in our emotions, in our mental space, and in our spiritual energy space. And so I want to know what is happening. Okay, I want to know if my women are falling in love, how their children are doing, if there was a loss in their family, any of these things, because it will directly impact the way in which someone works. And I want to know this not to say, oh, but I hope you're doing your work, but instead to say, okay, based on where you are right now, do we need to allocate energy to someone else? Or can we provide you with more loving support? How are you doing? The other reason is to clear space. So if there was something that happened in the week where someone didn't feel so good about an interaction or a project that they're doing, that they get the opportunity to explain and really show their emotions around it so that we can resolve that and then move on, hence the clearing. After that's done, we open a shared document that has our to-do list that we've been kind of adding on so that we have a clear understanding of what we want to talk about. And then we ask someone who would like to lead, who would like to begin going down the list of the to-dos. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's not. I let my team members do it because honestly, sometimes they know more than I do. And then we go through that. After we do that, instead of saying, all right, see you later, bye, we go through one more time exactly what are the to-dos, who owns them, what are the deadlines, what needs to be done going forward, and then we end with a loving celebration or just a loving gratitude for each other, and then we get off the phone. So for me, having a business call is not around only the to-do steps and the action steps around the business. It's actually one, cultivating a loving relationship with each of my members on my team. Two, seeing if there's any better or best practices that can be instilled. If there are any problems that anyone is having so we can share and understand what that looks like, as well as go through the action steps and see what our week is like. And to end with deep gratitude knowing that we couldn't do this alone. And so from this practice, I've learned not only what it means to give, but honestly learn how to receive and know that each of my women has my back, has my heart, my soul, and my spirit. And if there are any times where I feel like I'm falling, that they're picking me right up so that we can continue hand in hand. So I hope that helps. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. And please leave a comment below around if you wish to have a team, what does that look like and what type of people are you calling in? If you already have a team, how are you sharing space together and having your team meetings? I love to hear, let me know. Thank you so much and enjoy yourself this full moon. May magic and miracles occur in your life every day while you live a life that is wild, free, and calm. Ciao, ladies. Love you so much. Speak to you next week. Bye.